This is a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice tier 1. It has two guns, two double guns. Yay! It also has anti-aircraft. See, it has one I can't put the camera on it, but it has one end, one on the other. So it has pretty good AA. Being a tier 1, I don't think I'll see any carriers. No, these kinds of turrets, these AA turrets would be nice on my tier 4s and 5s. We see carriers every game. I almost feel like I should go over there, but I don't really have the armaments. Oh, hello. Gonna let me shoot them, I guess. Alrighty. will be dead before any more shells of mine get over there. Maybe not. Am I coming in for the kill here? Oh. Yay.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh. I messed it up. You really? Am I fighting? No, they're not bots.
Torpedoes, direct front.
What? No. Oh, rip. Isn't this an American ship? Yeah. This ship doesn't have any AA. Tier 1 will never see Tier 4s. Tier 2 maybe? I don't know the tier spread, but... We have AA, AA, AA. What? How do you have... LS? Wow, that's a lot. Chester the boat molester. $94. I like this battleship. It has a lot of duders on it. The duders thing's pretty good, but it's not very fast. I mean, it's a battleship, and it uses steam, so yeah. I think I'm gonna go for American battleships. I mean, I know my Captain Avatar, and I know that whole Yamato shit, but I don't know. American battleships are better. Like, if there's a game mode where you shot coastal targets, I think the Yamato would be better. Yamato has very big guns. But that's all it has. I mean, it is a battleship, so yeah, that's kind of like one of the things I really like about it is the main gun turrets, and then it has the 155s, which synergize with the captain skills. So yeah, the Yamato is not that bad. Yamato, sorry, I don't care.
Action stations.
Just letting you know I know how to pronounce it. So maybe I will go for it because I have the beta ship, which is American. So that means I have a crew trainer, an American crew trainer, which logically makes the American battleship the best choice. Plus, I am American, so I probably represent. This is gonna get interesting. I'm probably going to sink. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm the only duder over here, and I am not particularly fast. Time to leave, though. I'll tell you that much. Only one? Yeah, it really is time to go away. None? Yeah, about there seems good. No, please, go away.
Unable to maneuver.
As long as I can keep going forward, I don't care. That's scary. Yeah!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Gonna fix that shit anytime soon, Scotty? I know this. Thank you for telling me again. Where are these torpedoes coming from? You what? Am I playing with? No, they're not bots. Okay. Well, I better find something to watch. There we go.
The bottom line is that the only way you can deal with this situation is by encouraging the customer to open up and be candid. You've got to convey an attitude that says, I'm here to help you drive home in the car of your choice. The closer you can get to the customer, the more you can make him feel that you're someone who will work with him, the better your chances of getting at the truth and working through the problems. Question: what's the most difficult part of the sale? Sales consultants, the most difficult part of the sale is asking for the order. And the reason is simple. They don't want to suffer a turn down. They don't want to face up to the rejection. Well, we can't do much to prevent an occasional turn down. However, we can help you develop a more effective and confident approach to the process of closing the sale. In this segment, we're going to talk about when to close. Then we're going to see some examples of what we call the trial close. And finally, we're going to explore various closing techniques. When do you close? In general, it can be said that you close as soon as the prospect is in agreement that the Mercedes-Benz satisfies his needs. This can happen virtually any time during the sale. If there's one rule to keep in mind, it's this. When the customer is ready to buy, let him. Even if you're in the middle of the sales presentation. Too often, salespeople keep selling when they should be closing. To put it another way, don't talk beyond the sale. This leads to the next question. How do you determine if a prospect is ready to close? Basically, there are three ways. First, listen for buying signals. Let the customer tell you when he or she is ready. Be alert for comments or questions that indicate the customer is ready to buy.
Now this is what you're going to enjoy about this particular car, is the legroom in the back seat. If you want to have a seat in there.
That is huge.
Well, I wouldn't expect to sit in the back, but it'd be nice for someone
Sure.
to pass. This is terrific. God, this is wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I've decided I want the large one.
Okay.
If I'm going to pay most of it, I think...
You're going to pay most of it?
Point here, if I would just like to make the point that my heart probably would lie in that car, and if I'm giving it in a situation, perhaps the next time we buy, brownie points.
Perhaps.
How about color selection? Maybe we'll let Dana choose the color.
There you go.
Black looks awfully nice.
Black looks nice.
I guess I don't have any choice in that.
Right. Does it come in this kind of gray?
It's automatic transmission, period.
Automatic,
Oh,
yes.
sure.
Because I've always driven a steering shift.
Right. Yes, it's automatic
Not for this
on
kind
this
of
car.
car. You like this gray?
I like this color with the stripes.
It's called smoke silver. Smoke
It is
silver's.
silver. It looks like it almost looks like a silver gold.
It's a silver taupe, I think.
Would that come in that light silver with this light gray?
Oh man, I really shouldn't be
want
shooting at
this
a battleship.
I don't want to spend this much money.
A second opportunity for closing
Hello.
occurs after you've made the presentation and taken the demo drive. Assuming the prospect has had a positive reaction to the car, the time has come to ask for the order. The third opportunity for closing is created with trial closes. The trial close is a question or series of questions designed to probe the prospect's readiness to buy without forcing him or her to make a purchase decision. Here's how
Hey.
some experienced sales consultants use the trial close.
Any question that you can ask that elicits a positive response. For example, you take them to the lot and you show them your inventory and you show them a particular color. Do you like this color? Yes. No. They say no. Which one do you like?
My trial close is, you know, you can take yourself to the new car today. That's my trial close. And from that, you watch for the body language and what they say. Some of them go, really? And when they say really, then you know you got a live one. Because that's like, his mind's starting to click and it's thinking, boy, maybe I really can get it today. Then you get the other guys, no, I don't want it for 6 months. That tells you something there. But that's my trial close. It's the best trial close in the world.
Will you be trading in the 300D or how's the price?
How soon do you want a car?
In summary, then, the trial close is a question or questions designed to help you determine how close the prospect is to making a buying decision. It's also a means to motivate the customer into making a series of positive decisions and choices which, if they relate to the prospect's hot button, will help reinforce the buying decision. Now we come to the actual close. Ideally, if you've identified the customer's hot button, the buying motivation, and taken the time in the floor presentation and demo drive to prove that your car satisfies his needs, you have earned the right to close. As with every aspect of selling, there are any number of closing strategies and techniques. The most common technique is called the direct close. As the name suggests, this is where you candidly ask for the order. Here's an example.
If I can get this price approved,
Yar.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Lynn, I want to be as competitive to you and the company as what the market bears on a car that is in very, very much demand. I'm prepared to sell you a 300E.
okay.
At $37,000.
Normally, you use the direct close when you feel confident that the customer is ready to buy and there are no obstacles standing in the way of his or her decision. The second technique is the summary close. Here, the objective is to summarize all the reasons why the car satisfies the customer's needs. In essence, what you want to say would go something like this. Mr. Customer, you told me performance is your #1 priority. Let me remind you of all the performance features in this car. And at that point, you'd summarize the key performance features. Here's an example of this technique in practice.
I'd like to see in a Benz. I really would. I think that's going to do it for it. It's got the prestige that you're looking for. It's got the room that you're looking for. It's got the handling that you're looking for.
Yeah, that was super right. It wasn't,
Yeah, it's
it
well,
wasn't
it's
stiff.
And you know the nice part about it, it's an excellent compromise with regards to ride and handling. I mean, when we were going through the twisties down there, you get a little bit of a smile on your face. It handled well. I could see that you were enjoying the automobile.
No, it was. There was no question about
And
it.
that's very important. That's one of the things of the three things that you're looking for. That seems to be #1. The other two are important, but perhaps not as important as you being able to go quickly with the car and enjoy the automobile.
In that close, there were 3 key elements. First, a summary of the prospect's needs as he himself has identified them. Second, a summary of the car's benefits as they relate to and satisfy his needs. And finally, an effort to get the prospect to agree that they do satisfy his needs. After that, you ask for the order. A third closing technique is designed for the reserved, laid-back, reluctant types, the people who either can't make up their minds or seem afraid to make a decision. This is called the assumptive close. Now, this method is designed to force the prospect to act or make a decision by default. To put it another way, you simply proceed as though you assume the prospect wants to buy the car. What you're doing is giving him the task of stopping you if he doesn't want to go through with the purchase. Here's an example.
Order's sitting right here. It comes out just like this, and you start writing. Usually, if you have a husband and wife situation, you show them the price. They look at each other. You can tell they're ready to buy the car. You immediately pull it out, and you go, "What name do you want it to be titled in?" Boom. That's it.
Let me give you several more examples of how you might set up the assumptive close.
What?
1. Begin filling in the order form. 2. If the customer is interested in leasing, offer to introduce him to the leasing manager. 3. Call the sales manager and have him approve the appraisal. 4. Ask the prospect to fill in some financing, leasing, or credit forms. In each instance, you will have created a positive action that has the effect of initiating the close of the sale. As you become more experienced, you're going to develop your own style of closing, and you're going to find that it varies depending on the situation and the customer. The main thing to keep in mind is to always ask for the order. Time and again, people in our business let a prospect who has been mostly sold walk away without being asked to buy. All too often, the difference between a lost prospect and a sale lies in the asking. At Mercedes-Benz, we take the process of turning the car over to the customer very seriously. In fact, the actual delivery should be as well planned and executed as your best sales presentation. Because the fact of the matter is that a good delivery may well be your next sales presentation. Let me elaborate on that. I think it goes without saying that taking delivery of a new Mercedes-Benz is a very special moment for most customers. For you, it's a very special opportunity. Consider this. Mercedes-Benz of North America spends millions of dollars on advertising, and your dealership adds tens of thousands more.
No, I did.
But during the delivery, you have one of the best opportunities in the world to advertise yourself. Best of all, it doesn't cost you a dime. And the payback? Well, by some estimates, every good delivery will generate 3 additional sales through referrals from the customer. For the sake of argument, let's say it generates only 1 sale. That could mean you double your sales figures every year. Those are the kinds of sales returns that no advertising campaign could hope to match. And that makes about as good a case as I can think of for putting maximum effort into the delivery. This brings us to a key question. What constitutes a good delivery? In the simplest terms, it's comprised of thorough preparation, an intelligent, professional presentation of the car, and a conscientious post-delivery follow-up. We're not going to try and give you a step-by-step primer on how to deliver cars. What we are going to do is give you an opportunity to share